Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Banished. We're using the Colonial Charter mod version 1.6, the Forge Awakens, and we have fire. At least that's just the way that fire looks after you have saved the game and then reloaded it, but turn it on and there we go. Yes, the excitement. They're running in from all directions and they're going to try their best to put it out. Let's put a priority on this just to make sure that everybody else who's idle around the map knows that there's an emergency going on, and we'll see what happens there. Zoom in here and look at this from around the area. Looks like this would have no choice but to light this one on fire, but we'll see. Yeah, these were a lot closer than I'm used to building them. So this block, I guess I could have pushed these guys over one more space, but this block's a little bit compact. Right here too. You know, we might take these out and put a couple of the thinner houses in here. That might be a good idea. But we'll let them do their thing. They are running in from, I think. Let me get this guy on the screen to make sure it's still burning. Yeah. That will light up when it's done. And we are running at 1 speed. I expected to see people running in from all directions here. Let's go over to the bridge. Huh. No. Okay, well, I guess everybody who... we moved over. We did spread over. Darn. Those who are here are running like crazy. Got a well right over there. And that appears to be the closest place. Just expected as laborers finished their task, they would have made the run. But apparently not. Just watching the mechanic of how this works. Okay, well, there's nothing more that we can do over here, but let it burn and see what happens. Let's prioritize that one as well. Maybe that's the issue. This guy right there. This one's... and we'll do both. This one's a loss, that's for sure. Anyway, while that's happening, let's go ahead and pop more houses in, because we definitely need it for all of these mines over here. Yeah, need some more. Quarries as well. There's a lot of jobs in this area. Pretty soon there's going to be a lot less houses in this area. So, let's see here. Got mines over here. Don't want to build much closer than probably right about here. So I would say one row of houses from this corner all the way through would be acceptable. How are we doing? This guy is done. We'll rebuild him and keep this one on the screen just in case that light's on fire. Both of these are candidates. Houses, let's go with some more of these country houses. That's about the right style of housing for this area. That road's probably going to extend, so we'll go ahead and put him in right about there. And same thing here. We're done. Good. Rebuild this one. Okay. They're going to get to that. And... no, not going to rebuild them. Those were the skinny houses. I see. We're going to... okay, we're going to rebuild those. They're still really tight. We're going to destroy this one and put in a smaller one there. So let's do that. They'll all move into the town lodging while we're rebuilding their house for them. Now what is over here? There's actually some space right there. Okay. Not enough for another town lodging, but it wouldn't hurt to have another round of temporary houses somewhere. Let's see. Town lodging is this guy. If we went with the boarding house, that's even bigger. The town lodging is smaller. Interesting. Let's put another town lodging in there. I'll do that as a backup plan. Otherwise, let's put as many houses as we can fit in here and still have it look like the suburbs. We'll go in to another area and pack them in tight as row houses. Let's see, let's put some corner houses in, and these stone houses have the best corner houses. Unfortunately, this particular style, well, I guess it would work kind of right there. But it's... oh, wrong one. F. It is that house that I like on the corner. On this side of the corner. So the porch wraps around the corner. We'll do that right there. Then let's go back in with some more of these guys. What do we got going on here? You're there. You're there. So 3 per. And we'll put in a couple more town abodes. And another one of these guys. Precious Mine just went in. Salt box. Wait a minute. Let's cancel this one. We got a main road coming through here, which we want to put businesses around. But I think it's probably going to end here at the mountain. I would think so. I'm not sure. Let me take another look at that. Yeah, we're pretty close. Let's have some kind of a business as an end cap for this road. We'll take these roads through. Do we still have the ability to do that? Brick, red brick. No, we've got a house in the way. Alright, so we're going to have to rethink this area. Alright, so this road goes through, and he's going to be a white brick road. And that's our pattern. So he starts here and shoots in, and we don't know how far he's going to go. So with that, we'll put in two more houses and then some kind of a business. Yeah, this road should actually go to this one. Let's send this guy through a ways, at least into, well, we'll go into here. And then we're going to build to him. Alright, then be some kind of a business right there. So we'll house up to about the midpoint. And we'll put in, we'll go back to our salt box. That is the front. So he can be there, and we'll leave this and put another one somewhere around there. And then go back into the town of country house. And we have this road coming here. I'm going to stop there. I don't know what that's going to look like. So we'll hold off. We'll let this build out and see what happens. So over here, here. We're rebuilding these, and we're putting this guy in. Okay. And they did not go to live there. I wonder where they went to live. Precious Mine went in. Let's take a peek at that. Oh, that's the... where is that? That is this guy. Okay. So let's add... we have plenty of laborers. Let's add 5 more. We have a trader over there to go and take a look at. 5 more. Alright. And that did get built. That's what I was supposed to start the episode with. I got to thinking as I was watching this, we could fit one a little bit further this way and a little bit further that way. We could get 3 in here. I think I would rather do that. So I'm going to change plans here just a little bit. And yeah, that didn't harm the miners. We can get working. There was no way to build over here. So we'll add 2 and 2 more. Alright, so we're going to redo these. We're going to take the road out through here. We could send this guy through here, though. So that is the white brick. Yeah, like that. And then with no road there, we can pack 3 into here. So we have quite the effect of all these sluice boxes coming down from the base of all of these mines in here. That's the effect I want to create, and there's too much open space. If you see movies or pictures of the rivers with all the sluice boxes come into it, they strip mined everything. It was all bare ground through here. So to make it a little more realistic, we should pack these in tight. That's what I'm thinking. You are done. Placer mine. Which one are you? You're this guy that we're tearing out. Okay. That noise was a death. Let's pause it so we don't lose that trader. We'll go ahead and put one more mine in while we're here. That is this guy. And what is the look that we want? Okay, we can go as tight as that. We can come further out. Yeah, I think so. Further toward these guys, and the next one we'll pack in a little bit further back, or however that looks. We'll encroach down toward the river from here. Well, though we are starting to lose the hill. Deeper we go, the more realistic that probably looks. Okay, we'll do that right there. And we'll watch that one so we can add the labor in. But let's go take a look at these traders. What have we got? One there. Just one. Alright, so trade and seeds. No, we can turn that off. So our park, hey, our park is empty. Good. Let's dive in here and get our gazebo going. Our Founders Park. Let's see, that is town services right there. Now this does not really have a front and back. It's a mirror image all the way around. So it's just a matter of making him fit. We don't have the ability to use that spot. Yeah, we'll pack him back into the bushes a little bit. How does that look from here? I think so. They're going to path through here. Just like that guy is. I don't know if they're going to path behind or in front. It would be nice to go one step forward. Okay, we'll go till right. I see. We're not going to be symmetrical no matter what. We're 4 fitting into a 3, so we're going to be off to one side or the other. Unless we come out to here. Let's try raising this one spot. That spot there. So if we were to go from here and grab over, I'm not sure. What if I just touched right there? Okay, that worked. Now we'll see if he'll fit better. This one. There we go. Now we're centered. I like that. Alright, so we'll get that one to build. We'll mark that one so we can watch it go in. Let's get these placer mines prioritized. Placer mines, placer mines. I know there's a town called Placerville that was a mining town, so I think it's placer mined. I looked it up, or popped into YouTube and typed in placer pronunciation, and it was just someone saying placer, 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 placer. They didn't know either. Let's see, priority, this one, and right there. Okay, so we got this done last time, though we've got a few of our little corners to pop in here or there. So let's get that accomplished. Beams, I'm going to hit back over to the lake and see if there's anything else going on over there that only got halfway done. That's not what I wanted. There, there, there. At least the ghosts leave instantly. Nope, missed that one too. Or did I? Okay, delete. And delete. Try that again. There we go. Yep, that looks good. Well, wait for him to pop in. That tree may be conflicting. Yeah, it might be what's going on there. Okay, over here looks good. We missed that spot there. There it is. And we've got these two here. We'll wait on that until we move this guy. Alright, still working here. So what else? I'm still recovering from that 3-hour episode that I did all that work at. One thing I did do was over here. What I decided was that, let's see, logs are still, sorry, we've recovered because we took out all this area here. And we're going to replant soon once this guy gets built, who's right here, and he'll replant this whole area. So there's area that is available to us if we decide to use it for whatever. So I have to keep that one in mind. Otherwise this is going to replant and we can go back and clear cut again. There's our fire bundles popping in. Things that we couldn't see before because all the trees were here. You know, while this is here, let's go ahead and grab all this food. Where is that? That is here. Wild foods. Now I saw in one Let's Play they were having trouble getting the herbs to pick up with the wild foods tab. Let's see if that truly is the case. They're all marked. We'll see if we come back and there's only herbs left. And we're only getting the herbs to pick up by using the remove resources tool. But we can see here they are all marked. But we'll have to wait and see if they disregard the commands. But up in here, we're making enough firewood to handle everything just out of right here. Because we're not using abundant amounts of firewood. We're supplementing with charcoal and fire bundles and coke fuel. So we don't really need these footprints over here to make this guy. He doesn't have the ranger tower, so I can never find the woodcutter over here, or the forester over here. But he doesn't have, he's bringing in 375, we'll say. Every time I've looked, he has been smaller or less than the rest. Forester Lodge, 450-ish. And the other guy's over here, the only one I can recognize. And he's in the 4s. So this guy's always less, and I got to realizing it's because he has so many footprints over here. There's less trees here. So I'm going to eliminate these guys. We're not going to make firewood, so we don't need the fuel stockpile. We only need a log stockpile in here, and we can do that with a log warehouse. So let's eliminate these guys. And let's put in a log warehouse over here. Oh, he was empty, so it went away immediately. Good. So storage, warehouses, logs, or what they call wood, even though logs are all I've ever seen in them. That looks good right there. And I don't need to watch that because it doesn't have an employee that gets affected. These guys are already turned off, so we're fine there. Kids look great. What's our total population now? 557, 8, a little under 800. That's pretty good, pretty manageable. I'm sorry, we're still running on 1 speed. I don't even notice that. I'm just busy looking around and doing things. But we've dropped down to 1 because of the fire. We'll speed it up a bit. You are the church, who's still overloaded, even though... Wow, 5 speed is slow. Even though... No, we up... Well, church, you're this one. Okay. We upgraded the school. That's right. So let's see that one go in. This guy is something I was considering doing. We have got more maple sap than we will ever be able to use, and it doesn't sell for enough to make it worth the effort. So I'm going to say we've run our course on this. We've done it. We've seen what it's like. And let's go ahead and cut him and replace with olives, which we are using for our oils, which never seems to have enough. So much that I took it down to 1 employee and we still don't have enough, even though olives are our best producer. They're usually in the 23 to 27 range, while other ones at the same time are, well, he doesn't count. Mulberries never make as much, but dense orchards tend to come in the 2000 to 22 range. With the exception of coffee. Coffee does usually as good as olives. So I'm going to set him for olives, and we'll see how that goes. I'm tempted to rebuild this guy and make him one row bigger, but I think not. Forester's Lodge, let's up that one and set him to plant only. Although, if we did set him to cut, we could do that. Even though the idea was to clear cut here, but I mean, this would have him doing the job for us. Yeah, let's do that. We'll have him do both. I mean, they did a great job over here. They cut almost everything out so that our efficiency has really dropped. So, yeah, we could do this. So we'll have him do both jobs. So, let me roam the map and figure out what else we had done those 3 hours that all went away. I know one comment I wanted to pop in this episode has to do, I'm going to take that back down to 2 speed, so yeah, this feels so much better. The tavern. I had sold off most of the goods that I had bought in the traders because they weren't using them. I took them down to 10s instead of 100s. Still gives us a baseline so that we know that if anything changes that, that we'll be able to track it. But I took it down to increase our ability to store our pub meals over here, since here's where we're making them. But I got a comment back from both Little Mouse and Lady Shell that they have been buying things from the traders and their people are using them. So I was assuming that, based on what we're seeing here in Ramlington, that they don't use them. It's not programmed in to 1.6. But apparently they are out there in the wild beyond Ramlington. So there is either an error in this game, my copy, an error has creeped into the save or something, or there is a trigger point yet that I have not hit. Maybe it's 1,000 people. Maybe it's a certain quantity of luxury, of fancy homewares type of houses. I'm not sure. But we'll keep the 10 of everything that I did maintain, just to verify that that's true. I thought I put a tree in here. No, I did during that other episode. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do a little more work over here. Here's our gazebo for our Founders Park, and maybe some benches in each of the spaces here. Although we can't go on diagonals. That's right. But let's get some more trees in. That is here, and there was one tree that, whoa, he's big. Well, that's not as big as this one, though. Okay, so that giant tree over there is that one. Let's figure out. Maybe it was in these guys. No, these guys. That guy. I like that one. He's just big enough to be bigger than... he's about the same size as him. So that frames in this entryway really good. Let's do that. We'll come back and we'll bush around it. Over here... what is going to go in over here? Well, we'll do some more trees. What can we get this height that can frame this entryway? That looks good. We'll do that. We'll have a plain tree and lots of flowers rather than the opposite that we did last time. Yeah, we'll do that. So a burst of color in there. So bushes, what was that? Trading post? Yeah, trading post. Bushes, there were some bushes that were quite colorful. That one. We'll do that one there, and something a little more plain next to him. Okay. Trading post. This guy. That's not it. There we go. Seeds. Alright, seeds are easy right now because we're not going to deal with seeds at the moment. Another trader coming in. What can we do with park benches over here? That's as far in as I can zoom. How would we make this look right? Won't let us go there unless we were to ghost them. But no, that wouldn't work. So we can only put one in this space, and he's going to look one way or another. We can't get two of them, one there and one there, you know, as a little cluster. The only way to cluster them would be to put them on. No, we can't even do that. Let's see. Any better? No, no better choices. That's big enough to see. But he breaks into the pathway. I don't know if they're going to be able to use this. I'm not sure how to deal with the benches over here when everything is set on a diagonal. I'd have to put them... But both sides... Well, this is all red over here, isn't it? No, it's not. We can put both sides facing like that. I don't know. Did that trader ever come in? I thought there was another one rolling through. There he is. He has got... That's right, I went through and did some balancing and found that we have enough tinned vegetables and tinned fruit to put in 1,000 each into the traders. So I went through right there and right there. So I went through and pulled out all of the loose foods in here and putting only the processed foods in, which after it all gets done, you know, well, let's see what we got here. 500. Run down this row here. Actually, it looks like they've been taking some out. Yeah, they're getting to it. Huh. Normally they don't work that fast in this trader, but they have taken most of the base foods out. We have, you know, the apricots or the broccoli or what have you. Okay. I wanted to get this down and yet still have these large quantities of the other ones in. So maybe I'm going to have to pull something else out of here. We'll see what it maxes out at when it's done. Anyway, he was a dismiss. No, he wasn't. I never got to him. That's right, I was over here. So we need stone, and I would say both of the woods if they're available. They're cheap enough. Gold. Take anything silver. That's right, we need to get silver going too. And something else. I gotta start looking at my notes. That's right, I've got a whole list of things I need to work on. And our 30 minutes is almost up. So this by way of introduction. Sand, glass, logs. We'll just grab these logs here. And that's gonna have to be good enough. Yeah, we'll do that. So 400. What can we get rid of that takes up room in here? What is our lowest quantities? Let's get rid of... Yeah, we'll do the 2s. We'll do that. 200 of those and 200 of those. Alright. Trade and dismiss. Another one popped in. Oh, he's right here. And he's got seeds. Dismiss. And nothing there. Let's see. Go down through my list. I want to, or did I already? I did already. This guy who used to make reeds, I switched over to sand. So that one is done. That's done. Farmer's College is done. He's on work. And that truly is 6 of 6, right? Well, we can do it this way. Yeah, that is good. Do that. Precious mine is still being worked on. How are we doing over here? These guys were all making glassware, and we're still just barely keeping up with the glassware. Glass we have almost too much of, so I'm going to take him down by 1 to save all that sand for glassware. Right there. Okay. Then what else is on the list? Add storage at the forest node. Got that one done. Tear down the little chapel. That's right. We put in this big chapel right here with the idea that we would take this guy out. So I already did that between episodes, and I see they've done the job. Farmer's College is done. Okay. Change Maple Orchard to Olives. We got that done. That's over here. They're cutting him out. And redid the placer mines. I may have gotten most of my list done. Alright, these guys are out. So I wanted to do this because I noticed when I was editing that Let's see, that is here. And this guy. That I could have fit 3 in here if I had tried. I stopped because that road stopped me. But I've got the ability to go right there. I want to go as far into the water as we can. There. I could have gotten 3 in here instead of 2. So that's what I wanted to get done. There's no way... Well, there is way to get 1 more. By having him in that position. Alright, we'll do that. Unless that messes with the ability to mine right here. Let's see what that looks like. It does. Darn, that 1 mine. Let's do this instead. Let's take him out. And let's see if we can bring him forward 2 spaces. So, what do I want here? There. This guy. So it's... If I go over 1... It's these 3. Can I keep from messing that up if I try to do that? Alright, so these 3... How do I memorize that? So right in there. There's a whiter area right there, so surrounding that white. So I gotta look over here to figure out where this is. So I think it is this one. I'm gonna stop there and take a look. So pull these 3 out. Grab the mine. Last thing you want is to put 1 too many in. Because it does really change the look over here. What do I want here? This guy, there, that. Did that help us or hurt us? I think we're in. We could do 1 more space, but if I were to do that... Oh, he's not in the water, though. Well, does the mine fit? The mine still doesn't fit. Okay. Yeah, we'll pass on that. And unfortunately, we're going to have to live with this bump over here, but that'll be fine. Okay, so we've got 3 in, 4, and we've got 1 more mine to put in. But we're going to let him build first. That's right. So with that, let's see. Glance down my list 1 more time. Pewter, forge to copper. That's what I was considering. We're still making pewter over here. This whole time we have been, and we still have a lot of pewter now. So if we switch him over to making copper, so we can do something else with it, then we can take this guy who we started making tin canteens with and go back to pewterware for a while. Which means we can continue making our fancy homewares right there. Well, we have been with pewter. I left it there until I ran out and forgot that I just continued making it. So eventually we're going to get back to the silver, which is going to be right here. Silver. Didn't realize he got up and running. We'll add 2. Probably not going to need more than 2. In fact, we may only need 1. We'll run 2 for a while. There we go. Until we've just run out of silver, because we're not going to make it very fast. We're maxed out on these. Miners, are we really maxed still? Miners. No, we're not. We had rebuilt some things, and apparently they all came into being. If I max this guy, what does that do to our labor? We're still decent. Okay. So what does that do to our housing? Well, we have no way of knowing yet. Okay, because they're all still moving around. So what did that do here? We've got to add 2 more there. 1 more. Yeah, okay. We'll start here next time. I'm going to grab something to eat. This is morning for me. It's my day off. So I'm going to grab a breakfast, come back, and pop another episode out today. And I'll add some more housing in this area. So pause it here. I'll hit a save, and And this has been Noble Rambler. I thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit the like if you could. I'd really appreciate that. That helps us to get up in the search engines on YouTube, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye, folks.